Are we live? Oh my gosh. Are we live? Let me log into my other channel. Let me see. Let me see. OMG, I'm gonna join my own live. Okay, how do I find my channel? Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. How come I can't see myself live? Welcome to. I have one scheduled. Okay, why isn't this? I can't see if I'm live. Oh my gosh. Okay. I found myself live. I found myself live. Okay, so the other one is still waiting. Oh, because I don't know how to go live from that one though. From the one that I actually scheduled. I'm not sure. But hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. OMG. Hey, YouTube. Where is, I need a stand for this one so I can make sure I'm seeing all comments and stuff. I think this is going to work. I think this gonna work. Is this gonna work? Let's see. Okay, maybe not. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I can put it on this one. But then I won't be able to see the comment though. Let me see. Um Somebody type something in the comments to see if I can see it. Maybe I won't need my second phone so I can see the comments. I don't know. I don't remember how YouTube works for real on the live. Let me move over. Um, Thank you. Hey, Janae. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Okay, I see the comments, and I don't need my other phone. Okay, so I can see them over here. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. I wonder if this is like TikTok. Like, does it send it out on like a For You page or something? I don't know. But welcome, you guys. Are you guys at lunch? Where you guys logged in from? What city, country, state are you guys logging in from? Thank you so much for making the comments. The topic for today is, what would you do if you had no fear? And are you guys subscribers to my channel, or y'all just, did y'all just scroll by? Like, how does this work over here yet? Oh no, Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. So you're out there. Do you know who Judge, oh gosh, what is his name? Judge Dawson is? Judge Dawson. He's in Cleveland, Ohio. I follow him on TikTok. He does yoga, and his brother is like a, uh, um, is he on the news or something? Delaware. Okay. You're right down the street, Peachy. You know I'm in Maryland. Y'all right down the street. Are you guys at lunch? What y'all doing? What do y'all see? Can you guys see what the question is with the okay, not sure who he is. I love him. Judge Dawson is his name. I follow him on TikTok. He does yoga. He's so amazing. If I don't ever want to sit in front of a judge, but if I had to, I'm thinking he gonna be the one. Oh my gosh, I know who you are. I know. You know I do live in Maryland. Miss Price, I know who you are. You write books? Are you an author or are you the chef? You when you say you follow me on TikTok, you mean my Barbie page, right? Are you referencing my Barbie page? Because if you're referencing my Barbie page, I think I know who you are. For those of y'all who don't know, I play Barbies. And I have a ton of fun doing it. And I'm gonna be live on over there later on today. Oh, neither. Wait a minute. I follow you on TikTok. Okay, the Barbie page. Okay. Okay, got it. The Barbie page. Yes. Your Barbie page. Yes. Okay. I'm going to be live on there today. Oh, you said neither as far as the chef or okay, okay, or the author. Okay. Got it. Got it. So are you a coach too? How did you get here? How you get to this YouTube channel? Where are my coaches at? Are there any life coaches on here? The Barbie page. Y'all, I play Barbies. It is so much fun. My whole basement is completely filled with Barbies. Like the whole entire basement. I should upload a video of I wish do I probably have a before I turned it into okay. Okay. Wow, so I've had it just over a year. Yeah. And let me explain something to you, Miss Janae. I read through grammatical errors. You do not have to come back and correct a spelling, child. Okay. Sometimes I don't even know people spelled it wrong until they come back and show me. Our brain just works that way. Literally, our brain just works that way. You guys not coaches. You guys are not coaches. Oh my gosh, I want to get this so bad. So, do you guys see the question of the day? If you had no fear, what would you do? Under Audrey. Okay, I've heard of them. I've heard of them. How are you doing with your coaching, Peachy? Are you doing, have you, how, let me ask you this. How long have you been coaching? And what has been your biggest struggle thus far? I'll start there. What has been, how long and what has been your biggest struggle thus far? I want to get, if you've been doing this long enough, I can probably guess what your biggest struggle has been, depending on how long you have been coaching. Because I have this callus on my hands, and oh my gosh, I want to get it so bad. Oh, your name is Audris Dickerson. Oh, I thought that was the program. I thought that was the program. Isn't there a coaching program, Dickerson? That's your name. Okay, since 2015. Are you active? Why did I think that was okay? You were saying life coach under Audris Dickerson. I'm probably saying your first name messed up, but I thought that Dickerson was a coaching program or personal development program since 2015. Do you have a full okay, about to get back into it. Okay, so let me guess. Was one of your biggest struggles getting your clients to believe in themselves? What was one of your biggest struggles? Was that it? Or did you get to a point where you were taking clients? I want to get this callus like off of my hands so bad, but I chew on the skin and I don't want to do that live on camera because I know it will gross some people out. Hey, you made it to the live. Oh, and okay, I pronounced it correctly. Awesome. Hey, lady. Hey, Miss Content Creator. Hey, Miss Content Creator. How old are you? I got a question for you. How old are you, Miss Content Creator? If you had no fear, you would be a content creator. How old are you? Yo, would that gross y'all out if I put a piece of skin in my mouth and started chewing it? Oh my gosh. Like I have this callus in my hand and I'm picking it. Do y'all see the skin? I have this callus and I want to chew on the skin. You 43. Do you know that there is a huge need for women over 40, 50, and 60 and 70 to make content? Girl, if you don't turn your camera on, if you don't turn that camera on, how are you replying to me and you're on my live at the same time? That is too funny. When coaching men, they have a problem justifying your fee. Interesting. Well, they don't have to justify it. You do. Okay. They don't have to justify it. Okay, Craig. Okay. I don't remember the question. Is there, did you know that there's a big need for content creators? There is. If you were a content, no, let me rephrase the question. Since being a content creator, okay, rock with me. What kind of content do you create? I'm not going to say what kind of content do you want to create. I'm saying to you, what kind of content do you create? We're going to talk about this as if it is already happening, right? You had no idea. Well, now you do. Okay? I want you to Google it when I get off. Google it. What kind of content do you create? Cree? Facts. I see the fear is what it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oftentimes, I will say this that I need to do a video. Maybe I did do a video about this. That instead of telling people like a fee, like when people say, "Oh, I want to coach with you. How much is it to coach with you?" Never give them a price. You always want to give them a package. You want to give them a package so people know that they are buying a package. So if you, I think I did a video about this, like say if you charge $97 an hour and I make $35 an hour at my job. When you say $97 an hour, I'm automatically going to think that I can't afford you. But if you say this is a confidence course, I know I'm buying confidence. That's what I'm going to get, and I'm not going to calculate that dollar amount to that. I'm just going to be like, oh, okay, I'm buying confidence. How much is it? $97. Boom. But if you say I charge $97 an hour, don't sell your coaching in hours. Do not sell it in hours. Sell it in packages that people know what they're buying. Beauty and arts and craft. Girl, girl, girl. Arts and crafts. Chill, what kind of arts and crafts do you do? Okay. You are speaking my language. What holds you back about it, Cree? What is it about creating the content that holds you back? What is the story you're telling yourself that if I start creating content, blah blah blah? What is the story that you're telling yourself? I almost got all this off. If y'all know, I'm picking the skin off of my hands. And if y'all weren't looking at me right now, I'd be chewing on every single piece, but I'm laying it on the table in front of me so when I get off this live, I can chew this skin that I'm cutting off. I know it's gross. I know it's gross, but I'm going to do it anyway. And all of you guys can answer that question. What is the story that you're telling yourself? What is the story that you're telling yourself when if I do X, Y, and Z, this is going to happen? Typically, we tell ourselves the negative stuff. Unfortunately, we tell ourselves a negative story that we done created all on our own. And when you think about that, like think about how creative we are. We are so creative and consistent. We will tell ourselves a creative story consistently that keeps us stuck and then say that we have a problem with consistency. You have been consistently telling yourself a story for years, and that story has consistently held you back. And then you say, well, I can't be consistent. Child, you ain't doing nothing but being consistent. Teach us how you are consistent. Are y'all picking up? Ooh, are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I should have turned my notifications off. Maybe I can do it from this phone and it'll still pick up. I did. Okay. Ooh. Hopefully that worked. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? What is the story that you're telling yourself when you are thinking about doing the next thing? Self-esteem, codependency, and self-sabotage. I've been working with a therapist, though. Wow. Self-esteem issues, codependency, and self-sabotage, etc. Oh, child. Well, welcome to life. Okay, nothing unique here. Chill. Everybody, and I hate when people, well, everybody deals with that, but it is the truth. But I promise you, If you just change the story that you're telling yourself, if you commit to the next 7 days to write down a different write the story today, write yourself a different story. This is something that I do with my clients. I get them to write down 3 things that they want to do and the 3 reasons that they have been holding themselves back. So you write down the goals on one side, and then you write on the other side, what's the story you're telling yourself of why you can't do X, Y, and Z. So for you, Cree, you would say, I want to be a content creator. Content creator goes on this side. On the other side, you write down the story that you're telling yourself about being a content creator. Then you write the opposite. So if you're saying, if your current story, default story that you're telling yourself is, well, it's too late. Nobody is going to watch my videos. I don't have a great personality, whatever, right? Then underneath that, on the opposite, what you're going to say is, it is the perfect time to start my content creation career. Every time I open up my mouth, I have something valuable to say, and people are searching for me every single day. Right? You literally do say the opposite of what you're telling yourself, and then you commit to 7 days. And I'm starting short with 7 days. I really say 30 for real, but I know people's panties get in a bunch if you give them too much to do in a little amount of time. But if you focus on, I'm going to say 7 because I know on that 7th day, it's going to do something that you're going to want to do day number 8. But if you commit to 7 days of reading the opposite story of what you're telling yourself, you're going to fire your therapist. I want to say it, but I had to say it. If you just change the story that you're telling yourself, you're going to call your therapist and say, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate the work that you've done. You've been a big contribution to my help and to my growth and to my mental health. Thank you. I will no longer be needing your services. It's the story that we telling ourselves. And can I go a step further to say, especially at the big age of 43? I tell the people in my group, if we got gray hair, which I do, if we got gray hair, we on any place on your body, you can, I mean, even one strand. Okay, I got a streak of gray going right down the back of my head. If you have gray hair, we are just too old to still be scared of anything. Child, the stuff we done been through thus far, the wisdom that we have, the knowledge that we have. Chill, please. This is the time to be unstoppable. This is your unstoppable era. Everybody talk soft girl era and all. This is your unstoppable era. This is your I know who the I am era. This is that time. This is that time. Mm-hmm. It blows my mind. It really blows my mind. Like when I was younger, I was excited to get older because I was like, yes, I'm not going to deal with insecurity. I'm not going to deal with doubts. I'm not going to deal with fears. When I get old, I'm just going to be this mature woman. Ooh, 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 ooh. Child, I got here and realized that people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s still deal with it. They dealt with in as a teenager, as a 20 something, as a 30 something. Like our mind has to continue. This is why the scripture says, renew your mind daily, every single day. But what do we renew our mind with? The same from the day before, going to that same job, listening to the same news station, hanging around the same people, eating the same food, driving the same way to work, going to the same grocery store. Like all those things, getting stuck in those type of routines, they matter if they're not, if it's not conducive to the lifestyle that you're trying to create. You gotta, I don't know your personality, Crane. Dealt with issues since I was a child, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. my stance on childhood issues is so, um I will say this, and I'm trying to walk softly, and my heart is racing as I put these words together. But I just feel like my stance on childhood trauma is distasteful. And let me explain what, and I'm not talking about like I just, this is how I feel about childhood trauma. Y'all tell me if y'all have ever thought this way, feel this way, or I don't even know. But this is how I feel about childhood trauma. I feel like when you become an adult, can you not look back at those other adults and give them any grace? Like, I don't know what the childhood issue is, right? But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If y'all are listening, put a number 11 in the comments, because I'm about to say something that I only tell my members. But I'm gonna say something because I think it requires this level of rawness in this moment. If y'all are paying attention, put a number 11, because I'm about to say something really, and I don't know if I should preface this, like if you guys have like triggers or something. I don't know. I'm not a therapist, so I'm not a therapist, so I didn't go to school to learn how to parse my words. But this is what I mean when I say that when you become an adult and you understand the gravity of adulting, I personally believe that it becomes easier to give those other adults grace and understand. Now, I'm going to give you my example of childhood, and I'm going to give you my husband's example of childhood, okay? My example of childhood, my mother called me dumb and stupid my whole life. If you guys have been connected to my channel any amount of time, you guys know I've shared this story. My mother called me dumb and stupid my entire life. And as a consequence, I believed that I was dumb and stupid, and I acted accordingly, right? But when I got older and started coming into my own, exactly, they did what they knew to do. But I'm gonna take it a step further, Peachy, because I'm gonna go with SA. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example of SA. Y'all know what SA means. Tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. SA. I don't know if I have to parse my words over here on YouTube. I'm used to TikTok, and you can't say certain things. So my mother called me dumb and stupid my entire life. Okay? My mother is 78 years old today. She's 78 years old currently. And my mother has a third grade reading level. My mother cannot read well. She cannot spell well. You can hear it in her when she talks. You can tell when my mother talks. You can tell she's illiterate. She sounds illiterate. She can't pronounce a lot of her words. She'll mumble sometimes if she can't figure out how to say the word, right? So I had a hatred towards my mother when I was younger. I couldn't stand it because I was angry at her for calling me dumb and stupid. I failed the ninth grade 3 times, never graduated from high school, never got a high school diploma, never got any formal training. And I said, because my mother called me dumb and stupid, like, what else did you expect, right? When I got older and I realized, Mommy, you can't read, you can't spell, you have a third grade education, you were never even talking to me. Well, every time you call me dumb and stupid, you were never talking to me. Oh, but the enemy, how the enemy will work is he comes to you in your early childhood to get you so jammed up that that's all you think about for the rest of your life. You ever realize that the enemy comes when you're in those former years when our brain isn't even fully developed yet. That's when most of the worst trauma happens in people's lives, is when they're younger. Their brain isn't even fully developed, so they don't even know how to process what's going on. The enemy, that's his whole motivation, is to get us when we're young. So I realized that my mother was only exactly, so you cannot walk that thing out. My mother was only talking to herself. So I was able to forgive her. Duh. She was never talking to me. And I hate the fact that she even saw herself as dumb and stupid. My mother being dumb and stupid, okay? She didn't even go as far as I did in school. My mother raised 4 children by herself, bought every single one of of my brothers and sisters cars, all of them. Then we had kids, and she bought every single grandchild a car. Put a heart in the comment section if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. I wish my mother would have never, that wouldn't have been her story, that she was dumb and stupid. My mother never finished school. My mother made, since I could remember, is making $10 to $15 to $20,000 a month and can't read a whole sheet of paper. I work with women who have degrees and have never seen $10,000 in 1 month. My mother owned daycare centers. My mother owned what is it called? Assisted living homes. She owned 2 assisted living homes, 2 daycare centers, and could not read to save her life. She was never talking to me. And I wish that she wasn't even talking to herself, because my mother's far from dumb or stupid. My childhood. Now let me take you to my husband's childhood. Cree, you still here? I want to know if Cree is still here. Because Cree was bold enough to tell us that she's still in therapy and just really working on her childhood issues. And that's my childhood. Okay, boo-hoo. My mother called me dumb and stupid my whole life. That's how I see it now. That's how I see it. I cannot tell you a night that I ever went hungry. I cannot tell you a night that we had lights cut off, that we didn't have clothes. No, that never happened. My mother kept us fresh to death, Gucci down to the socks. Every pair of tennis shoe that came out, my brothers had it. We had all the latest clothes. My mother kept us Gucci down to the socks. Did I wish that she would talk to us sometimes? Yes. I wish she would have had a conversation with us. But that's what I used to wish. Those are things that I wish. Like, yeah, I wish my mother would have not taken us shopping so much, because my mother's way of apologizing was to take us shopping. We never talked about anything. She just took us shopping. Back then I appreciated it, but then when I got older, I was like, well, maybe a conversation would have worked. But now I get it. Now, is Cree still here? I can't tell if Cree is still here. Now I'm going to take you to my husband's childhood. Now I'm going to take you to my husband's childhood. And this is why I say that my stance on childhood issues is probably a little distasteful to the masses, because my thing is this: understand what those adults were going through at that time. Okay. And I hate to say it, but like, I ain't say this, but Iyanla said, get over it. Okay. I ain't say it. Iyanla said it. Iyanla wrote a whole book and told y'all to get over it. Okay. Now let me tell you about my husband. Oh, Cree isn't here. I wanted to tell Cree specifically. If y'all want to hear about my husband's childhood, put a heart in the comments, because his is a little bit more tumultuous than mine. And he got over it with understanding the story of the adult that victimized him when he was a child. Y'all ready? I ain't going to tell it to nobody. Okay, I'm not going to just tell it to nobody. I need to know somebody is listening. Y'all listening? Okay, Peachy. It's me and you right now. Okay. So my husband was essayed. Y'all know what essayed means? My husband was essayed by his mother. Hey, Miss Alexander. Y'all hear me? My husband was essayed by his mother and didn't even remember until he became an adult. Now, his mother is one out of 13 children. One out of 13 children. 3 girls, 9 boys, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So it was 9 boys, 3 girls, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 9 boys, 3 girls. Okay. Under the same roof. Now you go and do study statistics on SA. 1 out of 4 people have been SA'd. 1 out of 4 people. Now those statistics don't say who the people are. It just says every fourth person you see has been SA'd. Now, you got 12 kids. Do you not think something is going to happen? Well, it is, and it does, and it did. So, with that being said, with my husband's mother being 1 out of 12 kids, and 9 of them were boys, okay, something happened to her, and then she did it to him. Y'all not picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, I got you. You working. Okay, put me under your desk, girl. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down, girl. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? This is why my stance on childhood trauma is, like I said, I know it's distasteful because I feel like if you just sat down for a couple, I know it's painful. I know it wasn't fair. I know they did you wrong. But guess what? It's only still happening in your mind. You're not 8 years old anymore. So if you're still being hurt by the effects of your childhood, it's only up here. Nobody is physically touching you anymore. You're just replaying that story in your mind. And this is why I am so clear. Why the scripture says that we have to renew our minds daily. And this is why I said that if you write down what you're afraid, write down that opposite, and then write down the opposite of that, and you start telling yourself a new story, one day you're just gonna believe the story that you're telling yourself. It's no different than if I played an old Michael Jackson song right now. If I play Beat It, everybody in here gonna start dancing and singing the lyrics. Why? Because you heard that song over and 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 over. You ain't heard that song since you was 15 years old. But if I played it right now, your subconscious mind is going to remember the lyrics of the song, and you haven't even heard it in 15 years. So what do you think is stored in there if we have not been renewing our minds? Is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Because my armpits are starting to sweat. Don't let this sweat be in vain. Cree, you are still here. You are still here, girl. You are still here. Yep, the verbal abuse and internal raising of my sis and I empire. Yup. You got it, Craig. Yup. Being raised by a narcissist. The verbal abuse and intentional raising of my sis and I in poverty. Have you done the work, Desiree? Have you done the work on that? Have you done that work? Have you done that work? That's all we got to do. Y'all know why Iyanla says do the work. In her show, Iyanla Fix My Life, she used to start it, and she used to go through all the stuff that she went through, and at the end it would hit me in my soul every time she said it. She said, "But I've done my work. My name is Iyanla Vanzant, and I've done my work." Have you done your work? Do you do your work? What does the work look like? The work looks like getting up 5 to 10 minutes before you actually have to get up so you can sit in silence. Or are you able to sit in silence? Do you have to have something on because you don't even want to hear your own thoughts? Do the work. Yes, do the work. We have to do the work. We have to do the work. You have, yes, yes, Cree, you got to do the work. Yes, yep, you got to do the work. The Bishop T.D. Jakes says the work only works if you work it. Actually, he said the word works if you work it. Well, I'm saying the work works if you work. I've done a lot of spiritual work, journal, meditate, scripture. Yep, now participating in community practices. Yes, daily I meditate. Yes, yes. Alexandra, do you feel the need to, are you a coach? Like, do you feel the need to now go back and help others heal what you've been able to heal? The work is life changing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It really is. It's like I did a video the other day talking about like how I used to be as a wife, and like my husband just left to go play golf with his friends, and like that, just all those little things that used to tear me up. Like, oh my gosh, the work works. The work works. Who shall the work works? I'm so grateful for the work. I'm grateful for grace. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for patience. I'm grateful for people being patient with me, not leaving me chill when I was in that space. There's so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. This was good, y'all. Are y'all still at work? Are y'all still at work? I want to show you guys. Oh, you know what? Cree, are we connect? Cree, how long did you tell me how long we have been connected? Let me go back. Was that you that told me since 20? Was that you? Was that you? Oh no, that wasn't you. Cree, where are you? How long? Oh, that was Peachy. That was Peachy that said since 2015. PhD student, owner of my own home, mentor. My PhD program is instructional design and technology. Okay, creating educational course. I want to use it to help kids. Oh wow. Okay. PhD student, owner of my home, mentor. My PhD program is instructional design and technology. Creating educational courses. So are you doing that, or are you doing that currently? Helping kids in that area? That's awesome. Y'all be doing some fancy stuff, child. I don't even know what it. I don't even, child, I'm reading this. I'm like, I don't even creative education, PhD program in instructional design and technology. I don't even know what that do. I don't even know what that do. I don't even know what that means. Chill. It's funny because my youngest daughter, she's in college now. Oh my God. And she's like in all these child, I don't know. The way in which I don't know what these courses and degrees and stuff is supposed to do. And oh my God. OMG. Where are my life coaches? No one. Well, there's a coach on here. There's a coach on here. I want to show you guys my new, this is a bookmark that I made. Look at this bookmark. First, can we talk about this bookmark? This is real hydrangea flowers, and I pressed them, and then I laminated it for a bookmark. Isn't that cute? Isn't that so cute? But look, this is 365 motivational quotes for life coaches and entrepreneurs. And ooh, let's do this one for today, you guys. 365 things to do daily to fix your life. Do y'all want today's assignment? Do we want today's assignment? Today is the 25th, September 25th. Do y'all want today's assignment? This one is 365 things to do to fix your life. Do we want today's assignment? Ooh, I like it. Y'all want it? Y'all want it? Y'all want it? Listen to September 25th. Go for a walk with no destination. Wander freely and enjoy exploring your surroundings. Who could not benefit from a walk? Who could not benefit from a walk? Hello? Who could not benefit from a walk? How awesome. Okay, you guys. So this book, I want to tell you guys also how many people we got. 9 people. I was wishing it was 10. Y'all share this with somebody. So this book I launched 2 weeks ago, but this one um came at the same time, but I have not started to market it yet. But I want to do a giveaway. I want to do a giveaway. So somebody on the live is going to get this as a giveaway. 365 things to do daily to fix your life. This is what the side looks like. And the back has a quote. It says, "You can do this," by me. So, how can we do this, you guys? What do I do? Think of a question. Hmm, hmm, hmm. How about you guys tell me how long you guys have been connected to me? And that way I can gauge what question I can ask. So start dropping in the comment section how long have you been connected to me, rather on Instagram, TikTok, here on YouTube, wherever. That will allow me to gauge the questions that I ask. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. A couple days. Ah, so you new around here. Welcome. 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 Hello there, stranger. I love it. Around 2 years. Thank you. Just a few days in YouTube, you popped up in my feed. Wait a minute. Just a few days ago, Miss Alexandra. Miss Alexandra, you're new to me. You're new to me, and you telling us all your business like this. Girl, the way in which I already like you. Girl, you new here. Wow. Wow. So, I don't know what question to ask then, because most of you guys are new. Hmm. Got to be 7 years. Yeah. Dang, I don't know what that. Does anybody know what my husband's name is? Or is that, dang, if y'all only been connected to me for a couple days though. Alexandra, what video made you stop on my channel? Wow. No, but no, he was a plumber. No, Janae said Doug. He is a welder. He's a welder. Dave. Ha! Shell, who is Dave? Dave. Shell, who is Dave? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm conflicted. I want to be but you have to know how to weld to be a plumber. Chuck. Okay, I see what you did there. Look, she said, wait, right. Okay, look, I want to do this. I definitely want to do this. No, I just saw it in 2010. Okay. My husband has a cousin named Dave. And he's so cute. He has a cousin named Mark, and he's super cute too. I want to do this. Let me do this. Miss Alexandra, we got to be nice to the guests, okay? We got to be nice to the guests. I'm going to do two. I'm going to give away two, okay? I'm going to give away this one, Miss Alexandra. Or listen, so I'm going to give it to who else was it that it was Janae. Janae, do I know you? Janae, how long we been connected? Because if for you to know Doug's name, even though you spelled it wrong, which is totally fine, chill. Is his work garage still filled with dirty tools? Yes. But how you know? How you know? Wait, who are you? You said you just connected to me. Did you watch the video when I was in his garage? You mentioned that in your video. Oh, okay. A couple years on Barbie page. Oh, that's okay. You did say that. You did say that. Okay. You did see that video. Okay. So, so is that how you know my husband's name from the Barbie page? Shut up. Do you know my husband's name from the Barbie page? Oh my God. If you're from my Barbie page, then I got to give you another book. That's how you know his name. Okay, so you're probably not a coach or this, right? You don't want either of these. So this is who I'm going to give it to. Janae is going to be a winner, and our new person, Miss Alexandra, who is a stranger to us, y'all, and came here and told us all her business. We on a first date, and she feels that comfortable. We got to give her something. Okay, so you mentioned it several times on the Barbie page. That's so funny. I love him so much. Um, okay, so so Janae, y'all hold tight. I gotta go get my coloring book. Cause that's probably what you're gonna want, right? Janae, did y'all know I had a coloring book too? Hold tight, hold the line. Somebody play, cue the music. Let me get my coloring book. Cue the music. Cue the music. Let me get my coloring book. Cue the music. And while we at it, I got another book to give away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, y'all, don't look at my clothes. Okay, because I'm not matching. All right. Where is, you mentioned it several times. Okay, so Janae, I appreciate after searching someone that really gets it. Oh. Okay, Janae, do you want this one? Do you want this one? Okay, let me help you right there. When you say and doing this for the right reasons, how do you know what reasons I'm doing this for? Okay, you don't know that. Yes, you're gonna get this one because you came from the Barbie. Girl, this is the hardback. This is like coffee table worthy. Okay, this is called. Look at the back, you guys. It gives you a crossword puzzle in the back. Look at that. This one is adulting. And this one is self-care. And then it has questions in the back. Look, if you won the lottery for $10 billion, what would you do with the money? What would you do with the money, honey? What did you dream about doing when you were a child? What changes do you want to make in your life in the next 365 days? So you guys, this is the well, this mine's. Okay, you ain't gonna get mine's, but this is the coloring book. Look at my tattoo baddie though. Okay. She is tatted up. I love her. Look how freaking cute. So it gives you a page to color and also a page to write. So it is a whole me time coloring book. Okay. All right. So Janae, to get this, DM me on Instagram. Okay. So I can get your shipping information. DM me on Instagram to Miss Alexandra. Which one do you want? Do you want the quotes for life coaches? You weren't a life coach, I don't think, for entrepreneurs and life coaches, or to get your life together? Which one do you want? And then I got another one, y'all. I might as well just give this one away too. Who we gonna give this one to? You had to be a coach to get this one though. Okay, you have to be a coach to get this one. This one is the Life Coach's Guide to Building Your Business Brand and Bank. Oh my gosh, let me show you this. Because y'all, okay, so Janae knows she's from my Barbie page. Okay, things to do, perfect. Look, I made a mini one for my Barbies. Ah! Janae, so when you see, you know that I be posting like the miniature Barbie stuff. This is why I be doing it, for marketing purposes. Okay, for marketing purposes. How many of you guys don't know that I have a Barbie page? How many people? I want to show you guys my Barbie page. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, who are new to me. And I'm going to be over. Look, this page is still growing. This is crazy. Look, I have over 30,000 followers over here on TikTok. This is my page, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Look. Yo, I really be making, look. This is literally so cute. I cannot believe I just made this. Look at the little tissue holder and look at the little tray with the soap and lotion dispenser in it. Oh my gosh, look at the inside. This is too freaking cute. Oh my. Y'all. I decided to. This question is so funny. This is me and Doug. Off of Amazon, and I got him in representation of my husband. He's not an actual Barbie doll. He's a GI doll, and this is my husband in real life. So this whole entire page is inspired by the thoughts of me and my husband in real life. So that's who that doll represents. This question is so funny to me. I got. Y'all play Barbies. Okay. Okay, you do follow my Instagram? Perfect. Okay, perfect. Send me your mailing information. And Miss Alexandra, you do the same. Send me your mailing information and I will get this out to you. Who are we going to give this one away to? We need another question. We need another question. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Miss Peachy said, me. Miss Peachy, what you do? What you do? How long have you been connected to me? How long have we been connected and what you do for a living, girl? What your dreams is, what your goals is. Have you been? Oh, wait a minute, that's Peachy. You've been in here for a minute, right? I think you did tell us what you do. Life coach, say less. Message me on Instagram. This is yours. Message me on Instagram and this is yours. You're the one who said that men question your value or something. Was that you? Like earlier in the conversation? It's too far to scroll back. That's what I was trying to look for. I think that's you. Was that you? That's you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, before we go, I'm going to end really soon. But I'm going to read you guys. I'm going to read you the table of contents from this video you made about being the alpha female. Yup, I scrolled through your videos and wow, I feel spiritually I'm being led. Wow. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, girl. Where you live at, Desiree? Do you incorporate faith when you are coaching or only if they mention it? I am faith. So I am like when you say do you incorporate your faith, I am like there's never a time when I'm not. Okay, you're in Florida. Okay, I am faith. And let me say this, all of my clients know that too. Yes, I know you guys got a hurricane. I was seeing that this morning. When my clients come to me, they know me. I don't know y'all, right? So a lot of people, and I did a video about this the other day, like a lot of people like struggle, like, do I include like all of me or my faith inside of my coaching? Like, yeah, how do you separate it? You know, I'm not like evangelizing on my coaching calls because I'm not an evangelist. I don't feel called to win people to Christ or win people to God. That's not my call, chill. That's not what I'm called to do. I'm called to help y'all get paid for who you are. People will pay you for who you are. That is my calling. And I do know that my biggest gift is inspiration. I know that when people come around me, they are inspired. They literally leave my presence feeling like they can do anything that they set their mind to. So I'm very, very clear on that. Okay, so the table of contents. Who, you, a coach? You're doing it already. Can I read a chapter of this? Can I just read that one? You're doing it already, for my coaches who think that you need so much training and you got to go to school for 50, 111 years before you actually start coaching people, because you're doing it already. You're doing it already. Okay, let's go. More often than not, believing that you are a real life coach is the most challenging step for most natural born life coaches. Because this is something that is so easy for you to do, as soon as someone adds a title to what you do naturally, more often than not, this is where most coaches doubt themselves. She said, read on. Can you think back to the last time you helped someone with an issue that they were having in their life? Think about that. Think about that. Like, were you in the grocery store? I'm almost positive that it wasn't that long ago. Whether it was in a grocery store, at the gas station, or in the post office, okay? In that moment when you were helping them, I'm sure you weren't thinking to yourself, I'm not qualified to help this person. No, you were simply being who you are and sharing your wisdom, your expertise with them. That's it. Don't let the title fool you. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. Why does it say message? No, wait. Why does it say message restricted? I don't know why it says message restricted. I don't know. Peachy, you just commented something and it says message restricted. I'm not in a chat filters. I'm not sure what that was. I'm not sure what that was. Okay. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Don't let the title fool you. You're already doing it. Some people are very uncomfortable with being looked at as an expert. Do you guys feel uncomfortable being looked at as an expert? Raise your hand if you do. I believe this is because we as a society put so much faith and power in titles. People fear that they're not going to be good enough, or if they're doing it right. Okay, you deleted a message. Okay, got it. Okay. I've worked with coaches who have expressed to me that they will officially start coaching when their own personal lives are better. That's like saying, I'll start going to church after I get myself together. What? I believe that as long as you are doing your absolute best in life, that gives you the confidence and credibility to help others. No one on this planet believes that another person has a perfect life. So why strive for that? As long as you are standing in integrity in your own life, people will respect that. I remember working with a coach who specialized in love and relationships. She had such a huge passion for helping others find love. The day before one of our coaching sessions, she had an argument with her husband. She said to me, I don't feel credible helping other people with their relationships when mine is on the rocks. I explained to her that, in fact, that argument certifies her to help others. How many times have you guys done something and you disqualified yourself for it? How many of you guys have ever done something in your life? God still woke you up the next day, which means he ain't done with you yet. And you out here disqualifying yourself. Hang on one second, y'all. Hang on one second. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your environment is everything. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay. I was talking about the argument. Okay. I explained to her that, in fact, the argument certifies her to help others. She was now more equipped to help someone else because she can actually testify and relate to her clients. The mere fact that she had an argument and resolved it in a peaceful and loving way gave her more wisdom to share with others. Exactly. Right? The enemy is always there to tell you you are crazy. Come on now. You have to get comfortable with the fact that your life is not perfect. God gave you the gift, ability, and grace to assist other people on their life's journey at the same time as you yourself may be going through a storm. Who in here is going through a storm right now by a show of hands? And this is me putting my hand up because I'm going through a storm too. Everybody is going through a storm. Everybody is going through a storm. Just came out of one, about to get into one. Hello. And some of us literally and figuratively in Florida. Okay. Literally and figuratively. Storming getting this coaching started. Child, this getting it started ain't the storm. Holding people accountable is going to be your storm. I will never forget my first paying client. I was as nervous as a mouse who just spotted a cat. My first paying client started out being one of my customers at my boutique that I owned. She would come into my shop often. We would end up talking about things that were going on in her life, and she wanted to improve. Not one time did I ever feel nervous talking to her when I was standing behind my register in my boutique. Discrimination on the job. Discriminate against the job and get a... Okay, never mind. It wasn't until she actually hired me as her coach when my panties started to get into a bunch. Now listen to this. This lady I used to own a boutique here in Maryland, a physical store in Reisterstown on Main Street. Okay. I put in the chat, I really love this part of the story. You know this part? You know me? Let me find out you know me. So the lady used to come into my store and I would talk to her about her children. She had a son at the time. Her son, her husband, her friends, the goings on. Child, I was doing my thing, okay? Then she said she wanted to hire me. What? You mean to tell me you want to pay me to do what we're doing right now? What I'm doing for free? You mean to tell me that you want to give me money for doing what I'm doing right now for free? You're telling me that you want... Okay. It wasn't until she actually hired me as her coach when my panties started to get into a bunch. For our first coaching session, we met at a local Starbucks. I got there first to secure the table. When I saw her pull up, I began to get extremely nervous. She walked in and we greeted each other. After she read and signed my coaching agreement, I began my session by saying, "So, blank, how can I help you?" After I said that and she began talking, all of my nervousness and fears flew out of that Starbucks window so fast because I was now in my groove. I was in my lane. I was on purpose and in purpose. I once heard someone say that 80% of success is showing up, and that's exactly what I did. I showed up with my fear, my anxiety, my nervousness, my panties in a bunch, and it wasn't long before I was totally relaxed. This is what I'm offering you to do. Just show up. Just put yourself out there because you're doing it already. That was the first chapter. You're doing it already. You're doing it already. You're doing it already. You're coaching people already. They're already looking up to you. You're like, oh my gosh. But are people going to look up to me? Are people going to respect me? Are people going to... They're doing it now. They're doing it now. You're doing it already. But when you go to packaging and positioning and creating ebooks and courses, that's when all your doubts and your fears and all that yucky stuff starts to come up. And that's when you got to stand up and be like, child, I was born for this. I was raised for this. I was groomed for this. Okay. Let me tell you something. I talked about imposter syndrome the other day in my Facebook group. If you guys are not in my Facebook group, go to Facebook, find my Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group. I talked about, but it's for coaches and entrepreneurs. I talked about imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome only visits the people that are overqualified for the job. Miss Alexandra, if I asked you to, can you help me change the tire on my, no, let me not change it. Miss Alexandra, can you help me rebuild my engine in my car? You're probably going to be like, girl, let's call a mechanic, because I wouldn't even know where to put the screw. Okay. You would be so comfortable to tell me that you are not competent to help me change the engine in my car. But if I called you and asked you to do something that you are well read, got a fucking degree in, done been to school, college, got the t-shirt and degree and the payments to pay back for the degree, you got all that. If I called you and asked you to do something in your desire field, if I called you to ask you to do something that you've been praying about, that's when you're, do you think I can do this? I don't know. Let me Google. Let me see who else has done this before. Let me see how they did it. Oh, but nobody's done this before. Oh my gosh, nobody has done this before. She's asking me to do something that nobody has done. I don't know if I can do. Child, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do. I don't know if I can do this. But the day before, okay, let's go back to the day before. The day before, yes, that is imposter syndrome. People that experience imposter syndrome is because they're overqualified for the task at hand. Your family and friends are some of your oh yes, absolutely, yes, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for every single one of them. Yes, they were, and I understand why. I understand why. My mother didn't want to see me fail. My brothers did not want to see me fail. When you start doing something that nobody in your family has done, it makes everybody shift. It has to change everybody. And nobody likes to really change, especially if that change is forced upon them. So if you used to be the freak on the street, okay, and they used to you being a whole city girl, and now you done changed your life around. Now you go to church every Sunday, you in Bible study every Tuesday night. They looking at you like the whore that you are on the street, because that's who they know you by. People that are around you, they need time. They need time to adjust to the new you. So yes, they don't want you to fail, and change is extremely uncomfortable. It's extremely uncomfortable. I avoided praying for my husband for years because I knew that, number one, my prayer was going to work. And I knew that once I started praying for him, that God would change certain things or help him heal certain things. I knew that was going to make me have to change. Child, I avoided that prayer like the plague. Do you keep to yourself what you have going on? Yes and no. In the beginning, you got to understand, I'm over 10 years into this, so none of this is new to me. My whole family, everybody knows what I do now. Like, I don't deal with any of what I'm talking about now. I don't deal with that. Everybody in my family knows I'm a coach. They know I'm an author. They know I'm a speaker. Nobody questions what I do now. Check this out. Okay? Check this out. Here's the thing. All the people that were trying to keep me safe for whatever reason, they all call me now today. Okay. All my brothers and sisters, they all used to call me dumb and stupid when I was younger. Angel, shut up. Angel, shut up. Angel, you ask too many goddamn questions. My mother used to, Angel, if you ask me one more question, my mother used to say, Angel, don't you ask me one more question. And what is one of the biggest attributes of coaching? Questions. Curiosity. You have the best coach ask the best questions. Was the enemy trying to stunt my growth from my destiny? Do you think that he would use my mother to specifically say, Angel, you asked too many goddamn questions? And that is the very tool that I was going to need later on. See, this is to me childhood trauma. See, this is why to me I laugh at that shit. That's why to me it's funny. Okay, it's funny. Whoo. But just like Peter, yes, yes. This is, you got to get into an environment. JoJo, get into my membership group. You got to be around people that get you. You got to be around people that get you. But I'm always want to ask for, exactly. Yes. Now I get paid to talk too much. I get paid to ask questions. Guess what my mother used to say this. Then check out how you just use what the enemy meant for evil. You use it for good. My mother used to say, Angel, you always in somebody's business. Angel always in somebody's business. That child is always in somebody's business. She always in somebody's business. Now let me tell you what I did with that. Angel is always in somebody's business. Chill. Okay, why is she always in somebody's business? Oops, I'm going to the wrong lane. Angel is always in somebody's business. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Angel, you always in somebody's business. Do y'all see this? Angel in your business live event. When I work one-on-one with my clients, my coaching package is called Angel in Your Business. Okay? What the enemy meant for evil, you turn that thing around. You feel me? Angel in your age. You always in somebody's business. Mommy, I sure am. I'm always in somebody's business, mommy. Now they pay me to be in their business, mommy. Yes. I love it. Who is here from the DMV area who wants to come to my Angel in Your Business live events? My next live event, who's in the DMV? Anybody in the DMV? You sent me the message on Instagram. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty, I will check it. Oh, I got you right here. I see you, girl. Okay, I just got the notification. You in Delaware, girl. You kind of right down the street. And wait a minute. So listen, you guys, I hope you guys are all still here who's getting the giveaway. When you send me your message, tell me what book I'm giving away because I'm not going to remember, okay? Peachy, you get the life coach one, right? And then Desiree gets this one. And then this one, I'm very clear, gets the I forget her name. Janae, I think, gets the coloring book. We didn't do it. Did we do one for this one or no? Peachy, this one was you? We did this one? This one was you, Peachy? I think this one was you. Janae. Yes, you, Janae. This one is you. So you guys make sure when you send me the message with your address, make sure you tell me what book you get. Cause chill, I ain't trying to send the book to the wrong person, okay? Okay, Peachy, this one is you. Who was this one? Who was the life coach? Who got the life coach? The life coach one, I can't remember her name, but she's the one who is just getting back into coaching and said that the men were undervaluing her. That's you. Okay, so I'm so confused. Y'all see what I'm saying? So when y'all send me the message, y'all let me know which book is yours. Okay. Y'all got it? Y'all got to go. I also have a training, you guys. I also have a training on. Did y'all see this video on how I wrote this book in 30 seconds? Do you guys want to learn how to write a book in 30 seconds or no? Do y'all want to learn how to write a book in 30 seconds or no? I wrote this book in 30 seconds. I love getting paid for who I am. I love creating products, programs, and services. And you understand? I wrote this book in 30 seconds. It took me a minute to write 2 books. Jesus. Okay, let's read what this one says. Who's getting the life coaching one? Let's read what this one says. Okay, and then I'm gonna go. I'm excited. Okay. We're gonna come back tomorrow, y'all. Make sure that y'all follow the page. Make sure y'all turn the notifications on and do all the things, okay? Because we're gonna come back tomorrow. All right, September 25th. Let's see what September 25th says for the coaches. And for those of you guys who want to come to my next event, it's coming up. You are so welcome. It is October the 5th, actually. October the 5th is the next live event in my home, in my country home. September 25th. There is now a payment plan available. So for those of you guys who don't want to pay all up front, there is a payment plan available. Okay, so this one is September 25th. Marketing what is this? Oh gosh, I couldn't even read my marketing experimentation. Don't be afraid to experiment in your marketing. Try new things. New things can lead to breakthrough results. So these are quote books. So I want you to know that these are quote books. I'm gonna tell you how to do this in right now. Y'all want to know how I made this book in 30 seconds? I can tell you guys right now. So for Miss Desiree, this is what your book is going to look like. It's a quote for every single day. Okay. So let me tell you. You go over to ChatGPT. Do y'all use ChatGPT, or are you guys one of those people like, I'm not using ChatGPT? Are you guys ChatGPT lovers or haters? Before I give y'all the message. Because if y'all haters, I ain't even going to tell y'all. Because what's the point? If you are a hater of ChatGPT, I want you to throw your calculator away right now. You guys, let's not get old and musty. Let's get older and like stay vibrant and stay old. We gotta get stuck in our ways, right? Whenever something new comes to the scene, we're like, oh, what is that? Chill. Stop it. Stop it. But all these people rolling with it. Okay. Haven't tried it yet. So this is what you do. I actually did a whole video. You know what? I'm going to show y'all the TikTok video that I did. Boom. You ride a horse to work? Are you serious? Or are you kidding? I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. The video the other day. I'm going to show y'all exactly how I did it. Hold tight. I wrote 3 books. I want you to consider to not go look for another job. And I want you to consider starting a business. Oh, she said just there's so many people that are talking about their finances and not earning enough money at work. I've never thought, no matter what economy you're in, no matter who's in office, who's writing the checks and the bills and I don't even know what to say, the Congress, the things that govern this world, all those people, regardless of who is in office, I've always thought to myself, it just makes sense. If you have multiple bills, you should have multiple streams of income. Like, I know. Does that make sense to y'all? Hold on, I'm getting to the book one. But does that make sense to y'all? If you have multiple bills, it only makes sense to have multiple streams of income? Child, that only makes sense to me. Where's the video? I wrote 3 books in 1 month. I know that sounds crazy. It was actually 3 books in less than 2 weeks, but oh my gosh, I did a whole video answering the question and I can't find it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just tell y'all. So what I did, wait a minute, how is this not? Oh. It took me 30 seconds to write this book. 2 things I want you to do. Here it is. You're going to want to either screenshot this video or save it or do both. Number 1, what you're going to do is you exactly, because one paycheck don't pay all the bills. Exactly. Okay, listen. You're going to want to either screenshot screenshot this video or save it or do both. Number one, what you're going to do is you have to decide the page count and the cover. That's important because you need to have the template in order to design your book. You're going to get the template from KDP. So you decide the size and the page count. Then you're going to go over to KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. Enter that information and they will give you a template. When they give you the template, you download that template. Then you're going to upload that template into Canva. So you're going to write the book in Canva with the template that they gave you to create the book and the cover. Then after that's done, you're going to download it from Canva, save it to your computer, then upload it to KDP. Okay, now I know that's a lot of information. Okay, you just DM me. Perfect. Make sure, I hope you told me which book you're getting. Actually, I do remember you. But listen, you go to ChatGPT, okay? You go to ChatGPT and you tell ChatGPT if you want, like, say if you want to do a book like this, 365 quote book. These are so much fun because I love getting these. Like I had The Secret from the movie The Secret that I like look at the page every single day. And so even though I wrote this book, it's still new to me every single day because there's no way I could remember every single quote for each day. So every single day gives you something different. So you go over to ChatGPT and you tell ChatGPT to give you 365 quotes. And by the time you do this, them 365 quotes going to be written for you. And then you copy and paste it over to Canva. And then you upload it to KDP. And then there you go. Hello, somebody. My cost for you guys, okay, let's talk about the money side of this. How much do you think I pay for these books? Let's make it make sense. How much do you think I pay for this book? Yes, Desiree, that would be awesome. How much do I pay for each book wholesale? How much do I pay wholesale for each book? Let's talk about the money, honey. Let's make it make sense. $2.50? Close. No. I pay $2.50 for this one, though. I pay $2.50 for this one, and I've been selling this book for $47 for 5 years. So somebody do the math on that. I actually pay $2.47 for this book, and I've been selling it for $47. This is a $47 book. This book will literally teach you how to create a class, how to start your business, like everything. This is the one. Okay, Miss Alexandra said $10. Slice that in half. I pay $5 for each book. $5 for each book, okay? I pay $5. So, how much would you pay for this book if you saw this book at Walmart, Target? If you saw this book for $25 sitting on the shelf, this cute pink book, these cute shades. You're so welcome, Peachy. Would you get this for $25? Is this not worth $25? Something to add into your morning routine or your evening routine? I do have ebooks. I do. Peachy, if you want this quicker, I can send this to you via PDF. Do you want it PDF or do you want it physical? That's a good question, whoever asked me this. So this one I do have in ebook. If you want this in ebook, you want me to send it to you today via ebook, I can do that and you can print it out. If you want the physical copy, I'll still send it to you. Pay $25 more, right? So $25 is what I sell these for. So what do you profit? What is your profit, boys and girls? I pay $5. I sell it for $25. The $5 goes back into the book. The $20 go into my pocket, give or take. Now I'm not talking about taxes and all of that. I'm just talking about straight up dollars, straight up cash to make the math simple. So listen, the average person does not make $300 a day. Okay. So If you do, say less. She said both. I love it. Okay, perfect. Make sure you put that in the DM. If you don't, I'm not going to remember. I can promise you that. Okay, you got to help me out. Okay. What was I just saying? Crap. What was I saying? Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So if you sell 5 books, 5 of these a day, that's $100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 5 books. If you sell 10 books a day, that's $200 a day. Do you guys not think with 7 point something billion people on the planet, you can't get 10 of them to say yes to a $25 book wrapped around your branding and your marketing and your consistency? That's 200, and I'm not telling you to quit your job. That's on the side, honey. You making $200 extra a day on the side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is, yes, it's Chat GPT. Yes. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's $1,000 extra at the end of the week. How many of you guys how many of you guys, $4,000 a month extra would be life-changing? No, I don't sell anything on Amazon. I don't sell anything. My most profitable platform is mine, is my links that I send out. So if you guys notice, if you go to angelrichardson.com, you're not going to find like a link where you can work with me one-on-one. You're not going to find the link to buy these books. I sell things in seasons. So there are, like, for those of you guys who are not trained and certified, and have not gone through any certification program, my at-home certification program is available on my website. So my website, it's available on my website, and everything else that I market, I literally send out links. So it's through me. I don't sell anything on Amazon. I'm telling you guys. Listen, Desiree, I know you're new to me. Welcome. My name is Angel Richardson. I failed the 9th grade 3 times, never graduated from high school, never got a high school diploma, never got any formal training, never did any of the formal school, didn't get an MBA. I ain't even got a GED. Never stepped into a college until I was paid by college to go and speak to their students. Was able to retire my husband from his 6-figure-a-year job as a master welder, all because I started a YouTube channel about over 13 years ago, believed in myself, kept the consistency, believed in myself every single day, believed in the gift, the skills, and the talents and the abilities that God gave me. Child, I done had a cleaning business. I done had a boutique, a physical location. There's so many businesses I had, but the last and final business that I had and have is the one that I have now, and that's coaching and consulting. Literally people all over the world who got degrees, more than a degree that I don't even know what they can do with it. I work with educated people all over the world, and I don't even have eyes. I never made it to the 10th grade. So my anointing, my calling, I know the first one, hands down, first step. Does anybody feel any more motivated since you got here? Does anybody feel a little bit more like, I can do it? I know that's my anointing. I know that's one of my gifts. And my second gift is teaching people how to get paid for who they are. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a calling. Everybody has a story. And when people feel called to tell their story, they feel called to write a book, or I want to tell my story, I want to go back and help the teenagers in my community, or things like that. That's where I come into play. That's where I come in today. I help you package and position yourself in the marketplace for people to find you, hire you, and work with you. But don't quit your job. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job no time soon. I used to be one of those people telling people like, girl, just quit. There's so much mental work that goes on That's why I don't tell people to quit their jobs. I've literally been working with people long enough to know that people can have all the tools in their hand and they still will not take action. It's like, here you go. You've been asking, so here. I love it. I love it. So, Miss Desiree, I said all that to say that this is what I do, and you can do it too. You can do it too. You just got to believe in yourself and tell yourself a different story. That's literally just what it comes down to. It really is. It really is. When you think about athletes, think about the story that you've been telling yourself for the past 7 days. And then you think of, like, I like to go back to a Muhammad Ali. You're so welcome. Go back to Muhammad Ali. Look at the conversation that Muhammad Ali was having on the sidelines. Today, that's you. He'd probably be called a narcissist. Okay. We're not going to talk about that. Today, he would be probably called a narcissist because the conversation that I'm so pretty, I'm so beautiful, I'm so pretty, I'm so beautiful, I sting like a butterfly, I am the man, I am the champ. That conversation that he was having with himself, you're only going to go as far as the conversation that you have with yourself. That's as far as you can go. A woman who has been abused by man after man after man, who thinks that there are no good men, she can only go as far as her belief. She can only, that Negro, the best Negro could be standing right next to her. But because that's the story she's telling herself, that's going to be it. That's where you can only be blessed to the level of your belief. Believe bigger. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. Tyler Perry had a video the other day going viral, and he was talking about how Black people and white people experience our worth differently. Y'all gotta find the video. It was so good because it's literally how I feel. I feel like, and I'm in my whole husband is white. So I got a whole side of my other family that's white that I get to mingle with and interact with. You understand, whatever. And their mentality, like, you think about it, like, there's a lot of Black people that still struggle with believing that we're worth it. Believing that come on now, we are chosen people. Believing that we are chosen. Believing that we are kings and queens. Believing that we are worth it. Where you get these people, and if you are one of these people on live, if you get offended, if the shoe don't fit, don't put your foot in it. But you got a lot of white people, Caucasian people, that walk around as if they deserve everything. And I'm not saying that they don't, as they should, but I'm saying, can we tap into that? I'm just saying, one of the hottest things on the planet, everything that's cool comes through us. But we're going to act like we're not worthy. Oh, for me? You're going to do all that for me? You should be doing all that. Thank you. Yes, thank you for cleaning. Thank you for opening that door. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Don't act shocked. Expect it. Expect to blow people's mind. Expect to tear the roof off this mother, with your skills, your gifts, your talent. You walk in the room, people should know you're there, not because you're loud, but because your confidence, your stance, your aura speaks volumes. Because, like, oh my gosh. Oh, what is his name? I can't sing, y'all, but I'm walking in authority. Oh my gosh, that song. Who is that? Living life is like it's meant to be. Who's that? Donnie McClurkin. I belong here. That is my song. It's not, what is it? It's not here. I belong here. So you might as well get used to me. Hey, my mother may not be the queen. Hey, but my father's king of everything. I think we have taken, be humble. Come on. Yes. I did a video. Desiree, look for it when we get off of here. Type in Angel Richardson, how to be humble. I did a whole video because somebody asked me how to be humble. I'm like, child, daddy is? Do you know who my daddy is? Do you know I have direct communication to the author and finisher of this universe? Do you know I can sit in silence and tap into? I can go outside and walk amongst the trees. I can go hug. Do y'all know I can go hug a tree and feel better? And I know most Christians, the older Christians, the typical Christians, they don't like that for that fact and that reality that every single thing is a vibration. That every single thing is a vibration. I could literally go hug a tree and feel better. And people say, well, where is God in that? Is God not in the tree? All about frequency. Is God not in the tree? If God is omnipresent and everywhere at all times, is he not? Is he not an extension of? If God is omnipresent everywhere at all times, is this not an extension of God? And I remember when I learned that. Come on now. I remember when I learned that, I thought I was going to go to hell. I started studying Neale Donald Walsch. I went into a 2-week depression. I thought I was going to hell because Neale Donald Walsch taught me that everything that you see, touch, and feel is God. Not that I worship the book, but this is an extension of God. If God gave somebody an idea to create something and now I'm tangibly holding it, you know what that made me do? That literally made me be a better steward over my things. But the church that I was going to at the time, oh, they condemned me. Oh, they told me that I was not right, that speaker over there, that has nothing to do with God. We are not to worship the speaker. I said, Negro, I didn't say I was worshiping the speaker. That's why some things will mess with their friends. Child, and don't even get me started on the meditation and the yoga. Child, you meditate, you're going to hell, despite the Bible talking about meditate on my word day and night. And you mad because I'm meditating for 10 minutes in the morning? Child, we're going to save that conversation for a different day. Because all of us are on the same frequency. So we talking to the choir right now. But I'm really, 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 really hungry. Had that problem with her. Yup. I'm so grateful that, child, I have, my pastor is Pastor Jamal Harrison Bryant. Okay. My lipstick. You cannot sit under Pastor Jamal Harrison Bryant's tutelage and have low self-esteem for long. You just can't. You can't. You cannot. Wow. You cannot sit under my pastor and have low self-esteem for long. I'm so grateful for my pastor. I'm so grateful for Iyanla Vanzant. I'm so grateful for the teachers and preachers and sages that have gone before us. And I know I keep saying I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go, but I swear to God, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go because my stomach is growling really, really loud. I'm really hungry. Listen. Our ancestors, our grandparents, they went through too fucking much for you to have nothing but opportunity in your hand and you keep self-sabotaging. You keep procrastinating. You keep undervaluing yourself. You keep passing over opportunity time and time again. Imagine if your grandmother, just your grandmother, had the opportunity to get on live and preach and teach to somebody. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That blows my mind. Just take a scroll down memory lane. Just flip through some history books. And look at what the people of your skin color, your heritage, who you come from, the struggles that they had and the opportunities that we now have. And we want to talk about oh, I got childhood issues, or I'm dealing with my confidence, or I'm dealing with a broken heart, or like I'm not trying to make light of those things. Those things are real and they're heavy, but chop chop, chop chop. Life is not going to stop for you. The clock is still ticking to provide, right? The clock is ticking. If you sad, guess what? They got medication out here for your sad ass now. Okay? Did they have medication for your grandmother? Or did she just wake up before the sun and hum and sing to God and get high off her own natural supply? She raised her energy by raising her own natural endorphins. We want to run to the doctor because we can't. I'm dealing with. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy in life. Just nothing really works for me. I'm just not happy in life. I'm just not happy. Just not happy. And God says, I told you, I gave you gifts and skills and talents and abilities. Things that you can do that nobody else can do. You didn't even go to school for the things that you know how to do, and you're a master at it. You're a master. And you're a master and you don't even have a master's degree. But our dominant conversation, unfortunately, overrides that still small voice that is inside of our head. How do you get that still small voice to go louder? How? Come on. None of the disciples were learned men. They were fishermen. Before we had school, we had the Holy Ghost. We had Holy Ghost school. And I don't know about y'all, but I live by that. I live by that. How do you hear God more? How do you hear the Holy Spirit louder? How do you have a better conversation with God? Be still. Be still. Create a life around stillness. Make sure that your life is conducive to where you see yourself going. We can't hear from God because our lives are so loud. Turn the TV off. Turn your phone off. Sit in silence. Sometimes you sit down and shut. Sometimes you got to grab your own stuff. Be like, you know what? You can sit your little ass down and shut. You don't know what you out here doing. You've been doing the same thing for the past 20 years and it ain't worked yet. Sit down. Now, I don't know how y'all receive messages, but that's how I talk to myself because that's how my mommy talked to me. That's how I was raised. So that just feels comfortable to me. If you try to talk sweet to me, okay, if you try to talk sweet to me and give me and tell me it's okay to be where I'm at, honey, you done lost me. You done lost me. My pastor's first message I heard from him, he said, your trifling self was out in the club last night and you have the audacity to be in here praising the Lord today. He said, that's who God is looking for. I said, well, hey, okay. Yes. Hey, come on. But in a gentle whisper, come on, y'all. I'm going to go because if I don't, I'll be here with y'all all day. I'm going to be here with y'all all day. I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. Can we make this a thing? Can we make this a thing? Can we meet here? Can we make this a thing? Y'all, if this is your first time here, make sure that you follow. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you turn your notifications on, okay? Because sometimes I just want to come hang out with y'all. Can I just be in my kitchen and eat with y'all? We can have lunch together and stuff. It's meditation, but also listen to, yeah, girl, yes. Saying hi to the butterflies, yes. Listening to the low frequency journaling, random dancing. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I love that so much. You literally just described part of my morning routine, girl. Oh, I love it. Okay. I wish I could show you guys outside. I do live in the country. I can show you guys. Y'all see this? Y'all see this country living? This is my front yard. Y'all see this country living? I am hosting live events here called Angel in Your Business. If you guys are in the DMV area or in the surrounding areas, I know it's kind of short notice for you guys over here on YouTube, but my next event is October the 5th. October the 5th here in Baltimore, Maryland is where I actually live in Carroll County, Maryland, but I always say Baltimore because if you know Baltimore, then I bring you closer. But I do live in Maryland. If you guys want to come to this event, send me a message on Instagram and I will send you guys the link. Here we go with the link. Somebody said, where do you make your most money? So I will send you guys the link for the information. You will not have the link to pay first, okay? You will have the link to read the information, and if you're interested, then you will get the link to pay. I love camping with my dogs, and we do it. Oh my gosh, do it in the backyard. Oh my gosh, that was my very first time. I cannot wait to do it again. It probably won't be for a minute because it's getting cold out, but that was so much fun. That camper was huge. It sleeps 7 people. That was a huge little not camper, tent. I said camper, tent. But yes. So I'm so glad that that video brought you to my channel. So glad. All right, y'all. I'm hanging up on y'all. Okay. But before I do, does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Again, make sure everybody that I gave the giveaway to, make sure you send me a DM on IG and let me know what book you are getting. If you guys want to come to my live event, send me a DM for that. If you guys want the training on how to create your own journal, I have that training as well. That training is only $30, you guys. That training is literally a pay what you want, but I marked the bottom, the base note, $30. This training is all day worth $200, worth $197, 1000%. It's a full training. I literally teach you exactly everything from cover, design, everything. Let me tell you this, the people that went through the training, they literally went through the training. One of the girls had her book back and in her hand in 11 days. Okay. Yes, you can contact me via email. You can email me right now at Life Coaches Rock. I'll give you this one. lifecoachesrock@icloud.com. Are you the one who are getting, no, I'm not on LinkedIn. Are you the one who are getting this one? Oh no, I think you're not. Child, I'm all over the place. Okay. So that you can email me at lifecoachesrock@icloud.com. What was I grabbing my phone for? What else was I saying? Oh, the training for the book. There, the women that went through the training, one of the ladies, she got her book in, she did her book and got it back in her hand in 11 days. 11 days. You are so welcome. Tears to my eyes because I see the universe moving in real time. Yup. You guys, if you want, search Angel Richardson on Facebook. I have a private Facebook group where I do group meditation every single Monday. We go live. I come on there live and answer questions. If you're a life coach, you definitely want to be in there. You definitely want to be in there if you're a life coach. So that's that. I know I gave you guys a lot of information, but I'll be here. I'm getting ready to hang up on y'all again because I'm going to go eat, y'all. Bye. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for the first time visitors. Miss Desiree, is the training virtual? What training? Which training are we talking about? Which training are we talking about? You just email me? Boom. Let me see. Did you email me, girl? Let me see. I ain't got no email. Are you sure you send it to the right place? lifecoachesrock@icloud.com. Oh, for the book, it's digital. It's digital. I'll show it to you. Look, I'm going to show it to you. I'll show it to you. I will show it to you. Hold tight. Actually, let me go to Facebook. I will show it to you. Hold tight. Hold tight. Let me go into my many groups. Child, when I tell y'all I have so many Facebook groups. I make a lot of money on a lot of free platforms. Okay, so here it is. Here it is right here. How to create a lined journal. So here it is. There's the first video, second video, third video, bonus video. The bonus video was the after class. Bonus video 1, how to create line journal. Here's the videos right here. I'll press it. You can see it. Oh, she said super new.
All right, we are now on part 3 of this process, and we are at the funnest parts. The funnest part, aside from creating the cover. So now we are going to upload. You should now have your cover created and the inside of your lined journal created.
It's literally step by step. And like I said, find me on Facebook, you guys, and come into my membership group, because the ladies that created their journals, they still popping them out. They still getting some things edited. One of the ladies, she already sold, I think, 3 of her books before she even got it in her hand. Shit, we not getting nobody's second job. Okay, we're not getting a second job. We're gonna create something, put our own price on it. Okay, why? Because people will pay you for who you are. People will pay you for who you are. You just got to create a product, program, service, and package it and get out here and tell people they need it. Okay? All right, you guys. If you want the book trading, send me a message. I will send you the link for that as well. I will see you guys later. Bye, Miss Desiree. Welcome to the family, girl.